Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube, what up, though? All right, so I'm gonna start this off with something serious and very unfortunate, but I'm hoping that it's a learning lesson for this individual. So yesterday, Tekashi 6ix9ine's mom was held. I don't know if it was at gunpoint, but four YNs, I'm assuming, pulled up on his mom and held her against her will. Okay, now Tekashi he's been on house arrest for I don't know how long, but he was allowed to go do a stream. And then they, saw that he left, so they, went over to his mom's crib or to his crib rather, and held his mom at what is speculated to be gunpoint. Now, obviously, this is a sad situation. This is nothing to play with. It's somebody's mom. This is very unfortunate. Nothing happened to her, thank God. But this is why you don't play on the internet. All that trolling he was doing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not playing, you know what I'm saying? And then you trying to mix the street life and the internet. And I feel like it's finally catching up to Tekashi. He's been very quiet for a long time. Over the past few months, I've seen him do a couple interviews, and he's talked about, he tried to make a splash, you know what I'm saying, trying to make headlines. But, man, you got to be careful out here because Tekashi 6ix9ine also has children. What I'm saying is I'm not telling him to be scared. Just be aware. Okay? This is why I applaud certain people that are able to keep their families off the internet. Because it ain't just Tekashi. People break into people's homes all the time, especially celebrities, which is unfortunate because Shedeur Sanders just got his home broken into. And he ain't did nothing but play football. But I still think Tekashi has to look over his shoulder way too much. And he ain't even in the spotlight like that no more. And I just don't like that life for him. I don't care what he did on the internet. I don't care how many times he trolled and all the gangster stuff or fake gangster stuff, the snitching. Listen, bro, that ain't a life nobody should be living. Constantly looking over your shoulder to see who, you know what I'm saying? That's his mom, bro. So to the guys that did that, that's corny. But to Tekashi, I hope that wakes you up, bro, and makes you move a little bit different and makes you watch how you move and makes you understand that the internet is just the internet. There's a real world out here. And some of these people ain't playing. Right? And I hate for anybody in his family to have to go through something like this. I don't know if they thought they was teaching them a lesson. I don't know what they thought. But that's scary. Okay? Because that could have gone way worse. I don't even know if they asked for a ransom. They might have just tried to scare him. And I'll be scared, and I hope he moves differently, and I hope the police take this situation seriously because this ain't nothing to play with, bro. You know what I'm saying? But again, Tekashi, I hope that you are watching this and not me, but watching this scenario and how it plays out and just be like, okay, from now on, I got to do things a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily not be you, but switch it up for sure. Switch it up. That's all I'm going to say about this, man. Let me know. Give me your thoughts, your opinions, and comments in the comment section below. How do you feel about this? Do you feel bad for Tekashi? Do you not feel bad for Tekashi? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, YouTube, it is time for a plot twist.
I just catch you having fun.
Lori Mack is here with me. Lori Mack, say what's up to the people.
What up, though?
The OG Mike Epps is going viral right now. It's a few things that he's going viral for. One, he said there's another Friday movie coming. He's gassing it up.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So he says that it's going to be the funniest one that they ever did. I don't know about that, Mike. That's a lot of pressure. Okay, but
I don't know. Chris gonna be in there. I mean,
that's what the rumor is. Chris.
I want the originals.
Okay, it's a lot of originals. Cat Williams, Mike Epps.
I mean, it is kind of
Chris
hard
Tucker.
because
That's a lot of people.
with them adding on people, on what Friday after next, and then Friday, they don't have the same cast. So yeah, it is a little different.
Yeah. No,
there's some people that are no longer here.
No, John Weatherspoon, right? He spoke on that, but he thinks it's gonna be the funniest one. I don't know about all that, but
I'm like, it ain't gonna be the same without Pops.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna hit the same,
but we'll see. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely excited. I'm gonna go check it out. Especially him and Chris Tucker. That should be an interesting combo. But he also going viral for saying on the Breakfast Club that he's kind of glad that some of these people aren't on food stamps anymore. Yeah, he said kind of. That was the term he used.
Kind of glad? Okay.
Yeah, because of the EBT, they was shutting it down from the government shutdown. And he was happy that some of these people got off food stamps. Now, he said his reasoning was based off of you use food stamps to buy food that's not good for you, and then it messes up your diet. Now you're depressed. And he says it's a trickle-down effect. But headlines made it seem like he was just being mean to people who don't have the funds for EBT. Here's what I'm going to say about that real quick. I think we only think about the adults when it comes to the food stamps. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kids that need that food. So that's all I'm going to say, really. Like, we only focused on the adults, but it's kids that need food. You know what I'm saying? And I get what he's saying about the diet, but also everybody can't afford to go to Whole Foods because in Whole Foods, I don't know if they accept EBT.
Yeah, but at the same time, how I feel about it is you can buy healthy things with food stamps.
You can, but
you can get vegetables, you can get fruit, you can get all the good things. I mean, what, you prefer people to go to fast food restaurants or come out of pocket to buy the stuff that's not good for them? Like, at the end of the day, I don't think that's for anybody to decide how society is going to be or how they're going to react. Regardless, it's putting food in somebody else's mouth. Now, I feel like that's easier said than done for somebody that's good. He's not blinking the eye.
Right.
About these food stamps. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because everybody's so upset in the uproar with our black society and everything like that, yeah, maybe he might say that. But at the same time, you got to think about who it is affecting. Like you said, it's affecting the kids, the senior citizens. You know what I'm saying? People that are disabled. People that can't make it to other places. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you got to think about those reasons when people think about EBT. You can't think about like, oh, if you got EBT, you're not really using it for food, using it to make money or using it. But at the end of the day, that's not all that it's used for. Yeah, everybody finds a hustle like in anything in life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're not going to take food out of somebody else's mouth. Regardless of how they do it or what they decide to do with that, that's their choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was good that it shut down. I don't think it should have ever been a point where
you're taking food
out of somebody else's mouth. I don't think it should have ever gotten to that point. And honestly, I think it was ridiculous. It just shows that it don't just affect us. That's what I got from it. From EBT, it's worldwide. It don't just affect black families. It affects Hispanic families. It affects white families. It affects all different races. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's helping everybody, not just a selective few. So before somebody just be quick to be like, yeah, I'm glad it happened, I hope you can say the same thing for people that went a week without food. Or I have a family member that when the food stamps came back on, they didn't even get the full amount. They only got $24.
Dang.
Okay? So please tell me, even with the food stamps back on, people still got to wait. So
yeah, I heard they was only getting half.
Less than half. Anyway. If you really was getting on $200, $100, come on now. They're not even giving out the maximum they give these days.
And the way how expensive groceries is anyway. You know what I'm saying?
You
spend $20 on 3 items.
And hence why people hustle with them food stamps, because they can still feed their family and help another family. That's what I think. Like, people don't think that way. They think like, oh, you're just trying to get the money.
I think people are just focused on the ladies that's like you said, hustling the food stamps or got 7 kids, so they buying, big boxes of cereal and bags of chips and stuff like that. So that's what I think people are focused on, which is true. They are doing. They're doing
things. They're doing majority of those things.
Yeah, but again, I don't know if a Whole Foods takes EBT. And then even if it did, I'm pretty sure the food is gonna be more expensive.
It is.
So if you got 3 and 4 kids, you buying $7 milk, or you know what I'm saying, like
or the
trying
eggs,
to eat
$10
right,
eggs,
$10 eggs.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
you can make
you know what I'm saying. That's a little expensive.
And I was thinking, like, if you've been in any household that's been on a budget, you can
Right.
make a meal out of $20. You can make a meal out of 10, and it could be a healthy meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be much. You can go to the the vegetable side of the grocery store, and they have
Right.
pre-made salads. They have avocado. They have organic, or
Right.
you have other ones.
And
So you
also-
have options.
Yeah. So
I don't believe that.
I get what Mike Epps is saying, because he's right when it comes to the diet, but also, man, you got to think that, again, it's kids that need, and I don't think he was trying to say it
Right.
to that effect. Like,
I mean,
I
I
don't
still
care
love
about
Mike.
the kids.
I'm not against him at all. I just don't agree
Because what he said
with what
was,
he said. I don't agree with it.
he's not wrong, but he's
Right.
not 100% right neither.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. So, but let us know how you feel about this in the comments below. Do you agree with Mike Epps? Do you disagree with Mike Epps? How do you feel about the EBT money getting reduced? Let us know all that in the comments below. But that's all we got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on socials. And until next time, we're out of here, y'all.